Com. In this farming video, I'm going to be showing you the Docks farming location in Path of Exile. Now, the Docks can be found in Act 3 of Path of Exile and are a pretty easy place to farm depending on what level you are and the type of gear you have. The mobs in this area are level 32, and based on the other level 32 places throughout Act 3, this place is ooh, wow, an Orb of Chance already. This place is a little bit easier compared to like Battlefronts or places like that. The mobs out in Battlefronts are extremely overpowered, and I very strongly recommend you don't bother you don't farm there, because you're going to get killed more often than not, and of course that's going to be very unproductive farming. So easiest way to get to the docks is porting here from the waypoint. If you don't have the waypoint, you will have to go through Battlefronts, which there's actually the zoned Battlefront right there. It's a pretty easy to get here from there, I guess you could say. It's really pretty much on you to get here from wherever it is you may be. I'm just here to show you about and teach you about farming in this location. So as with all other farming locations in this game, the main thing we're going to be looking for is mobs that appear as yellow, like this mob right here, Shock Law the Executioner. We'll want to kill him, take him down, and then we'll have our fingers crossed that he drops some good loot for us. Now, not all yellow mobs are going to drop good loot. As you can see, he dropped pretty crappy loot actually, but actually that ring is quite amazing. +9 to all elemental resistances. That's a very good ring, and that's actually definitely one worth using an orb on that will upgrade a magic item to a rare item, so we can still keep the bonuses, the elemental resistance bonuses and stuff like that. It's definitely something I'm going to look into and probably do shortly thereafter this video. So you're going to be getting quite a bit of good stuff from farming here. As you've already seen, I've gotten an Orb of Chance, as well as the Prismatic Ring, which is, a decent amount of, is definitely something I'm going to use for the added protection, because it's needed for, cruel difficulty and stuff like that. As, with Diablo 3 and even Diablo 2, as you get higher up in difficulty in the game, the resistances become more and more necessary versus, just stacking health or armor, evasion rating, and things of that nature. Now, on top of just searching for yellow mobs, you're also going to be searching for blue mobs, which blue mobs don't give you as good of a chance to drop good items as yellow mobs do, but they still have a pretty good chance, above what these white mobs have a chance of dropping, as far as, getting actual decent items that you will be able to use. So, as you can see, it's pretty easy to blow through this entire camp here. I am level 38, and this is a level 32 area, so there is a pretty big level difference. Although, I mean, not for the sake of the video, but for the sake of having no idea what to do with the passive skill points, I actually have 6 unspent, as you can see. That's gimping myself pretty badly, I guess you could say, especially if I were to go up to cruel difficulty. But I'm here farming on the normal difficulty right now, so it's actually not too bad. I'm actually, like on par with where the mobs would be. So pretty much this location is good if, you need items for any reason whatsoever, like say you might, what do you call it? You need items because you're having trouble taking down Piety, or, you're just having trouble with the end boss, or any, Battlefronts, Solaris Temple, whatever your reasons may be. This is definitely one of the end game areas of Act 3 to farm, and one of the easier end game areas altogether. I mean, Solaris Temple is pretty easy if you know what you're doing and you have halfway decent gear, but this will be the area you want to come to if you can't handle Solaris Temple, or you're trying to gear up to farm that temple. This would be the area to be, pretty much. Aside from here, the marketplace is another good area that I've found to farm throughout this act, and also there's another temple, which I'm not exactly sure how good it is to farm, but I've done it before, and it definitely, it's good experience, and it'll get you, pretty much heading in the right direction. Really, since you're still in normal difficulty, the objective is to get a lot of XP, level up, and just get enough gear to hold yourself over to the point of where gear was actually going to start playing, a much larger role than actual, getting levels and stuff like that. Because right now, I mean, if you out-level the content, your gear, wouldn't matter as much, but eventually gear is going to play a much bigger role than levels will. So, as for right now, our main objective is pretty much getting experience, and this place does give you tons of experience. And as you can see, based on how many white mobs I've found, or yellow mobs I've found here, there's quite a bit more that you're going to be getting here than just experience too. That yellow mob didn't even give me even a blue. What a ripoff. So this area is pretty big. It's quite fun to farm. The only thing you will have to keep in mind is the dogs right here. See the one spitting the purplish powder stuff, or purplish, well, blue actually, stuff out at me. You want to avoid him if your gear sucks and if you're lower level, because that will hurt you a lot. Especially if you happen to find one of those dog packs and it's all of the mobs are blue, and or maybe one of them's yellow and some of them are blue, because that will deal a ton of damage to you, and it's definitely something you want to remember, take into consideration, and definitely something you want to try to avoid at pretty much all costs. So I'm pretty much done this area, and then I'll be able to end the video and stuff like that. The only other thing I can really think about, information I can give you is, ooh, there's lots of mobs here, is you don't have to clear every little itsy bitsy piece of these dungeons slash areas that you're going to be farming. Really, the main thing you're going to want to do is make sure you've cleared out most of this. Like, make sure the dungeon or area is pretty much cleared, at least 50%, I guess you could say, or maybe 50 to 75%. And after you've cleared that much of it, to the point of where, if you wanted to find an undiscovered area, you would start having to backtrack a lot. Like, I'll show you on the map here. Like, look how much backtracking I would have to do for this little area over here. That's how you pretty much know you're done. So, let's take a quick little look at what I found here. Nothing really that amazing. I found one prismatic ring and another one that I'll be able to use an orb of alchemy on. And this one, which I'll be able to use a whatever on to make into a rare item. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Hope you guys enjoyed this farming video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to me for future gaming and Path of Exile videos. As always, I'll catch you guys around. Good luck and happy hunting.